What is going on, people? Hope we are good. Here we are. What is going on? Hope all is calm. Hope all is nigh. England versus Denmark today. Big game. I keep saying it for England. Big game. Harry Kane back to lead the team out. We'll run through the team news in a second. I keep banging on about how big a game, all these are for England. The Nations League is a real chance for England to go and win silverware and instill a winning mentality. And I'm a really big fan of it, I must be honest. We play against Denmark tonight. Are they the best nation in the world? No, not by any means. But again, they are a reasonable opponent. We drew to them, I should say, about a month or so ago, 0-0 in Denmark. So we do need to really step the tempo up and make the most of obviously what's been two very decent results so far. Of course, one is a friendly, but the game against Belgium is absolutely crucial. We have got a tough group in this year's Nation League compared to our last year, or 2 years ago. But we can definitely do something with this. We have to finish top of the group to go through to the semi-finals, and then from there it's just 2 games. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, really big. Ash Anthem's just about to play. I had it muted because of Alex Scott. Here we are. Who's going first? Probably them. I should really be quiet. Is this the Nations League anthem, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Please be upstanding. There's no one there. It's so irritating that this is literally up the road from me. Bit harsh that Schmeichel doesn't get a jacket. Jesus, don't zoom in on him. He can't sing to save his bloody life, mate. Here we are. National Anthem. God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen. Come on, England! Come on, England. Let's go through the teams here as well. I'm going to whack it across bottom as always. Pickford, Walker, Connor Cody, Maguire, Reece James, Rice and Phillips, Maitland-Niles, Mount, Rashford and Kane. It'll be very interesting to see who plays where. Is Mount going to play wide or is he going to play as a number 10? Who knows? Who knows? I wasn't a massive lover of Rashford and Dominic Calvert-Lewin playing together. Could Rashford and Kane potentially work? I'm not too sure. Only time will tell. I'm just going to change this because I realised I need another space. There we are. Spanish referee, so we bugger all fouls allowed. And we've got Pickles in the background, supporting England as always. Kasper Schmeichel, Kjær, Christensen, Skov, Delaney, Braithwaite. Jesus, he's still going. Ericsson, Dolberg, Daniel Vass, Poulsen, and I think it's Højbjerg. Did I say that right? Yeah, Højbjerg. 5 subs are permitted. England have got Pope, Henderson, Mings, the other Henderson, Saka, Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Ward-Prowse, Grealish, Ings, Sancho, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I just wanted to ask this: when you have to change, or when you have a king, does not? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it just is God save the king. Yeah, has been previously. Was during the war. Sound like an old bloke now. I'm not going to stop saying that. Sound well old. Let's whack this in. England versus Denmark. England in blue tonight as well, as you can maybe able to see just from that. Oh, I can't. Harry Kane's in bloody blue anyway.
Awareness has been increased considerably since then, but more still to be done.
Well done. Keep your super chats coming in again. It massively helps the channel. And with the whole 15 quid thing going on in the Premier League, I'm probably going to need all the money that I can get to help me pay towards those streams so I can make good content for you guys. But we're underway. Yes, people, I know all about the clock. I am trying to figure it out and sort it. Hopefully, I'll be able to sort it soon.
I think partially, Gary, down to the fact that the players were effectively still in pre-season. The Premier League hadn't started. Yeah, physically up to speed, certainly weren't a month ago.
I still think we dropped points in Denmark.
Sweden, Norway, always quite tense affairs.
We are currently top of the group. Belgium play Iceland, so they're guaranteed to win.
Changed their style, Denmark. And the new coach this season, Kasper Hjulmand, who after not getting a win in September has had
Haaland's not coming to Chelsea.
October, in fact.
Every bugger in the world's got an ambition to sign him. Ainsley Maitland-Niles driving. Wins a throw-in. What?
It's a good start for Maitland-Niles down this left-hand side. Driving forward.
Thanks very much, Ryan. Appreciate that. Hope you're good, man. Message me when you get a chance. Let me just move it down to actually. There we are.
FA Cup last season, indeed, the Community Shield back in August. Hasn't nailed down the job. There was quite a bit of fear from myself and others before the game on Sunday about how Kieran Trippier would handle that left wing back role. It never materialised. He really did do quite well in that position.
He was very good. Kieran Trippier, I think, to be fair, does always, not always, but does quite often get a bad. Go on, Kane. Left footed. Ah.
Kasper Schmeichel, who's had a lot of trouble with Harry Kane. He scored 13 goals in 12 matches against Kasper Schmeichel.
Jesus.
More than he's got against any other goalkeeper. Here's Kerr.
That's some record, isn't it? 13 goals in 12 games against one goalkeeper. Hopefully back to another. Mason Mount on the press. Get after him. Look at that. Out of play. All that came from Mason Mount's press. Great run there again from Mount. Change the angle, move the ball on. Exactly. Lovely stuff. Rashford going the wrong way. Just trying to win the pen, but never materialised. Do get your questions coming in. It's a bit easier with England games to answer your questions. So do keep them coming in. Super chat as well if you want to appear on screen, as always. Yeah, and I'm spend a bit of time answering a lot of questions if you super chat any money. So yeah, can be about anything. Say, well, you want to ask me something about the game? Let's do it this way. You want to ask me something about the game? Do it in the chat. You want to ask me something completely random? Do it on the super chat and help out the channel. And we'll have a laugh. We'll have some fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing this Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips partnership. Kyle Walker, lad. I like him. I like him a lot. Walker gets forward now. This is a centre half getting forward. Decent ball into the box, to be fair. Ainsley Maitland-Niles was going to get at the back post. Don't know who the fullback is. Just gets a toe in. Reece James, of course, playing playing as right wing back as well.
Came out early. It's a fantastic cross from Reece James. The fact that Trent Alexander-Arnold has been sensational.
Why can't we play Mason Mount and Grealish together? I think we can. I just think he wants to play Rashford. I think Rashford's got that little bit more to it at the moment. Only for the main reason that if for whatever reason Harry Kane has to go off, then you just move Rashford into the inside and play him down the middle as a number 9. Yeah, if that makes any sort of sense. Playing 2 centre forwards gives you more options for change, shall we say. So with Werner, to be fair. Not quite on 10k yet. Not quite on 10k yet. It's coming. It's coming.
I thought it was a booking. He lunged in, it looked like he just caught Wilson.
Yeah, it's definitely a booking.
It's not a good one.
I might be able to take over. I'm not just blown up in the last 5 minutes of it.
He's lucky because they're the ones that
No.
great legs.
Pay for the game. Same as the rest of us.
Body really going into the ankle. Wilson.
Not uploaded a TikTok today either. I should have already done that, but oh well. Been a busy day today. I don't know if anyone's seen or anyone has noticed, but oh, that way. I've got ink, and it currently really hurts. Oh, who's it going to be? It's a high line. It is, to be fair. Ericsson looks like he's going to be the favourite to whip this in. There's a couple of big bodies around there. Dolberg, I'm pretty sure he's playing. And yeah, change the angle. Well dealt with, to be fair. But again, Kyle Walker, he knows what he's doing.
Seen that high line, ridiculously high line for a free kick a few years ago now. Barcelona and Real Madrid did it. Made me feel very uncomfortable at the time, but now it's the norm.
People are questioning about Jordan Pickford as well. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt for now. People are saying about playing Henderson. That's probably your Man United agenda. Bearing in mind he isn't playing for them, it makes complete sense that he's not playing for England. So I like Pope, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I've said that publicly before. I said it on one of the streams. I think I said it on the last stream. I'd like to see Pope get a chance, but for now, if Pickford's playing well, which obviously did well enough against Belgium, then keep him in. His distribution, to be fair, is second to none. I think his passing is ridiculous. Why didn't Trent make the team? Probably because he's not good enough. No, I think Gareth Southgate puts people in based on merit, and from the vibe that I was getting about Trent, isn't necessarily that his club form is impacting on Gareth Southgate's decision, shall we say. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Dolberg, that could have been 1-0 there. It was a good clearance. I can't see from who. Is it Connor Cody? Yeah, Connor Cody just does well enough. Am I going to watch the game? I assume you're on about the Chelsea game. I'm actually away this weekend, seeing a friend of mine. So I will be watching it and I'll be doing a review for it, but I will not be live streaming it. I believe Lewis is. So yeah, do go and check out his. It's on his channel, Blues Fans TV. But it's on one of them. Oh, it's another corner. Dolberg again on the move. What's going on, people? I hope you're good.
England are man to man, apart from Harry Kane in that near post gap and Harry Maguire in the middle are in zones. The rest of them trying the hardest. Touch by Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, it was on bloody target. Other than that, yeah, we got a super chat. Let me just have the corner and then I'll whack it on screen. And it goes. Yeah, that's fine. Here we are. I don't understand Southgate Fantasia playing Harry Maguire every England game. I would prefer Tomori in the lineup. Yeah, well, of course we would. I mean, we're both Chelsea fans. Maguire still does have a use. I think he's getting a lot of stick from, of course, Man United, and of course, I've just seen there about the arresting allegations. No, they did generally happen. In his court case in Greece and whatever. definitely does offer something. I mean, his aerial presence is great, and Walker especially is not necessarily the biggest. So he's very handy to have in there whilst defending set pieces. Connor Cody's decent to have next to as well. But I mean, Harry Maguire is ginormous. So I think playing Harry Maguire is not too much of an issue. And I know a lot of people are probably moaning about it, maybe unfairly, but I'm not too bothered about it. I don't think it's like an obsession, like he has to have him there every week. I just do think he is probably one of the best pieces for this particular puzzle. But yeah, thank you for the £5 super chat. I believe this is Father, I think. Let me know if it is you, because every time you do it, I never know if it is you or not. I know the account, but I don't know who actually runs it. I'm pretty sure it's Father. Oh, I didn't give a score prediction for this, did I? 2-1 England. Let's go for it. Know the game. Do you know, actually, no, bugger it. 2-0 England. Of course, Lukaku scores. It's never a game where he don't bloody score. It's 1-0 them. We knew that was going to happen anyway. The reason why you would want Tomori playing for recovery pace is purely for the reason. It's purely the reason that basically Kyle Walker's in there. I don't think Kepa's going to play now.
Most recently, Daniel Sturridge.
God, I hated Sturridge.
Let's get the cross in.
Hey, calm down. I love. Why did Pickford jump?
Much better with his left foot, Robert Skov. Had some troubles, Gareth Southgate, hasn't he, really, when you look back over these two international periods, off-the-field incidents, restricting his selection for all 5 of England's games, including tonight.
I think it means how do I support? I'm a Chelsea fan. I assume it's who. Christmas look all playing in this game today as well.
Why have they pulled out now? I don't get that. Travel. Did they not realise it was always going to be? I mean, coronavirus hasn't just been around the last 10 minutes, has it? Well, they pulled out of playing Belgium a week or so ago as well, so the writing was on that particular wall.
Maguire. Did I see Havertz and Werner's goals? Yes, I did. Very impressed. Reece James, a little bit too casual there, actually. But either way, keeps the ball. It's just a throw in now for England. Kyle Walker, right side of the back three again, as he was when he won his 50th cap on Sunday. Kyle Walker, I like playing in the back three. It's not the long-term solution, but I like it for now. Go on, Mount. Turned in well. Drive it in the box. No, I don't think Tammy deserves a chance in this England team. Deserves to get called up, but not.
I think Mount wanted the challenge from Delaney. Almost waited for that little nick on the back of his leg, but it never came. Delaney was smart enough just to stand clear and seemed to pull his arms away. Well done to him. You see so many defenders make the first mistake and then go and make the second, and he didn't do.
Yeah, Gnabry's back heel was gorgeous. I went out to a non-league game yesterday. We're working on the vlog for that later on tonight, and then, well, actually, I'm going away tomorrow. So I'll be working on it tomorrow on the train, and then that'll be out tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night probably. Yeah, but I went out to the non-league game and it was 0-0, went to penalties because it was an FA Cup game. Team I was kind of rooting for won, which was great. But of course, it's the game where I go out and I go, nah, I'm not going to bother watching Germany. They've been rubbish the last couple of times I've watched them. So, and then they go another 3-3. So, you know, I thought, no way they're going to do it twice. And they did, just like that. Oh, great pass. Go on, get the runners. Reece James wins the ball out of the pitch. Ainsley Maitland-Niles was the man that was going for it. Calvin Phillips wins the ball. Keep it in, lad. Nah. Gives it away. Keeps it in, but gives it away. How's Maitland-Niles playing? Slowly getting into it, I think. Yeah, slowly getting into it. Do I think football will be stopped? No. I think it might deserve to be, but I don't think it will be.
Hard to beat. Proud of their status in the top 10 in Europe. In fact, yesterday suggested that even a draw's a good result for them here. They probably don't.
I've heard that Chili B is not going to be out long at all. He might miss one game. It was more of a precautionary thing. You can't tell where I'm from, to be fair. I mean, I don't know if I can help you, honestly.
Stay in the top 10 in Europe, get ranked well in the qualifying groups for World Cups and European Championships. So, in the back of their minds, but it's certainly something that they have been thinking about.
Got a lot to do tonight. I might not do a review for this game. The one the other day didn't do as well as it maybe could have done. Rashford, worth a go. First big chance, first shot really on target for England. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a review for this unless obviously something dramatic happens. I have got a pack ready for tomorrow morning, as it's a very early start for me. But I'll do this content for you. Hey, you've got another super chat from Daniel Johnson. Thank you so much. Yo, Grego, how's my day been? Loving the streams. Tuning every time. I know you do. I see you every time. Again, yeah, my day's been decent. So it's kind of hard to do it because of these. But yeah, my day's been decent. Thank you very much for asking. Painful, but it's been good. So yeah, I haven't really done a lot other than sit in a chair for a couple of hours and get stabbed by multiple needles. Give it away, why don't you? And it goes. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much about my tattoo. Do we look like scoring? No, not really. I must be honest. Did it hurt a lot? I'm not going to lie, it does hurt. It does hurt. But I was in there for 2 hours, kind of thing, and it was the lighter colours that hurt a lot more. Obviously, my Cheshire Cat is quite dark, but with like the lighter shades of pink and stuff, it did hurt. And also about where I had it, it's apparently not a great place either. But yeah, no, it did hurt. It did hurt. But anyway, thank you very much to Super Daniel Johnson. I really do appreciate it. I've just realised that my laptop needs to be plugged in. Eriksen coming forward here now. Going to go for goal himself, way over the bar. Perfect opportunity. Charging. When it's my first tattoo, I don't know what. I think I might get my mum and... They do hurt. Like, let's not lie, they do hurt. People who don't are lying. They do hurt. This is my first one. I didn't really know what to expect. She did the first couple of lines because mine's full of them, and I thought, oh, that's not terrible. But after a while, you go, oh, actually, I think it just depends on what you want to get. I must be honest. Iceland have equalised. Oh, hang on.
against Wales in the friendly Thursday. James.
Come on, bit of quality. Mount, decent run that is.
On low.
It's the same thing again. That's all Mount wants to do is get wide and drill it across the box. I rate it, to be fair. Rice whips in the ball. It's cleared out for, or deflected out for a corner. Let me just check. Tyson thing is correct. I'm not going to doubt you, but I'm going to doubt you. They have equalised. Go on, son. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. No, I'm not going to do a PSG United stream. There's other people that do it better. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, corner here for England. 20 minutes, just about to be on the clock. Very flat. Recycle it. Good knock there, to be fair. Calvin Phillips going to whip it in again, lad. Cleared again, but England will keep the ball. Might even whip it in the third time. No, I think he's just going to keep the ball. England play round the back, and we'll have a restart. Anything better than Niles drives in. Oh, I was so tempted. What channel is it on? It's on Sky Sports Main Event. If you're watching in the UK. Mount's making a lot of the space for himself, to be fair to him.
Rice, but really backed up by his teammates then. Let's go. We got sucked into that one, Declan Rice. 20 minutes gone.
20 minutes gone, and it's okay so far. I can't say any more than that. It's okay. What year did I start watching football? I went to my first Chelsea game in 2003 when I was 5, so that'll probably be about it. It's going to be who will win the Prem. I just think it's going to be Liverpool again. How old am I? I'm 22. Has he never scored for Chelsea? Madness. I've actually just done a video on Blues Fans TV. I believe it's just gone out about my thoughts on the £15 pay-per-view. Do go and give it do go and give it a watch. I'm not happy about it. I mean, that's the bottom line of it. But I mean, you could have told that from various things you saw on Twitter. But yeah, just to see my actual thoughts on it. Then yeah.
Favourite class. Nicely completed to James. Just dropped in for Maitland-Niles. Rashford, a little bit of magic that would open up a tight game.
Reece James is wide. Ball straight back across. So got 2 people around Kane every time. At the moment, I think I like Dominic Calvert-Lewin better. I must be honest. If we don't get put, we're going to get out the Champions League group stage. Calm down. So all these people, you might be a real name, but again, you don't put a face to it. You go to Chelsea, you actually watch the game in pubs and whatever. People aren't Lampard out. It's only people online that manage to not be at Chelsea that have this opinion about Lampard out. Certain people, you might question things that he does. Yeah, fine, Jill, but Lampard out is just ridiculous.
Talk about other goalkeepers. Still way ahead in terms of experience and competitive internationals. Goalkeeper who doesn't make the odd mistake or two.
Reece James could have whipped it in there. He decided not to.
He's better suited to play for England than he is in the Premier League for Everton. Wow, that was a cross.
Dodgy ball whipped in there, to be fair, by Mason Mount. Dodgy ball.
Not Marcus Rashford, it was Maitland-Niles who was in there. They were both caught by the earliness of it. Flat-footed.
Yeah, and I think that right-hand side has been a real bright point for England so far.
England been brilliant down the right-hand side.
First 25 minutes.
Who's going to whip in the corner? I think it might be Calvin Phillips again, is it? I really like Calvin Phillips. I really do. It is going to be Calvin Phillips to whip it in. Excuse me. Reece James wants to kind of press nice and high at the pitch as well. And Mason Mount was just comfortable enough to slot back into that wing-back role if needs be, which he has done for the time being. Who's going to score first? Hopefully England. Hopefully. It's a great knock, to be fair, that. Not a great lot of support around him, but he does well just to keep the ball. Denmark are no mugs. I think a lot of people are going to treat them as if they are mugs, but they are no mugs at all.
Just look at what Reece James does here. As the ball gets played inside, he follows the ball with his head. Just watch. And then that little split second loses his man.
Robert Skov is a winger playing at left back. He's actually a right winger, an inverted right winger, left-footed. He's managed to find a niche in the national team at left back, and he's still contributed. He's scored 4 goals and 7 caps.
Just one for England. Eriksen's right foot. Imagine the witnessing towards Jordan Pickford's back post.
A little bit of an overload at the moment. Skov takes it.
Wasn't happy about something.
The welcome, the outswinger.
I'm not going to sing the anthem. I've already done it.
Skov spots it up. Delaney's right round the back. It's a deep one. Comes in flat on Eriksen.
Whipped him with pace, so that was. Whipped him with pace.
Pass. Pushed down too much. Phillips is there in the right place to give him a bit of security. It's needed. Maguire is losing his balance as Rice played it to him. He's feeling the left hip there, back of the buttock,
Top of his hamstring, maybe.
What's Harry Maguire doing there?
he lost his balance.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Lost his place in the game. We'll see how that develops. Here's Rashford.
Don't know what's going on with him. I don't know how England are going to be able to bring on. I don't know who we got on the bench. Centre halves wise.
A little bit of a spark at the moment. Rice.
This game, I think, is going to take a little bit of magic to open it up. They've got a few magical players. One main one being Christian Eriksen. But I just think there's a lot of safe passes that are coming at the moment for England. When they are trying to open it up, it's not the right pass to make.
It's all energy and sprinting. He hasn't quite had the service, and he just checks their disappointment. The ball didn't come quicker to him through the middle.
And Harry Kane's very comfortable to just pass backwards. He is being marked very well, to be fair, but
Reece James from the right again.
again, you think
Walker hangs one up.
deep ball.
Niles trying to get to it.
The pressure is coming from England. We're definitely putting it on. Reece James will go wide. Walker whip it himself. No, pass it to Kane. See, they'll be well comfortable with Kane 25, 30 yards away from goal.
Rice.
Mount.
It's a lovely ball. Kane waiting in the middle. Here he is.
Kane. Oh, dig it out, man. Dig it out.
In terms of Another self with that position being well worked by Mount.
Mount is doing brilliantly well playing on the right-hand side. And a lot of people in there keep criticising him. He can't play on the right-hand side. Yes, he bloody can. Yes, he can. It's a fantastic pass. It's a great run. And Kane just does the completely wrong thing in trying to actually hit it underneath his feet. It's a poor touch from him.
Just get stuck under his feet and back the way. Which meant he couldn't get the shot off.
Mount who won the game with that second England goal on Sunday. Certainly been the player to get into positions that have challenged Denmark the most so far. It was almost half an hour gone at Wembley.
We should sign Declan Rice. We should have done it a while though.
But actually Walker coming forward and stepping in means that they've just got that service coming into them with real quality. England haven't got that on the left-hand side. So you've got Maguire.
Oh, his whole family Chelsea fans?
It's a little bit more awkward.
I didn't know that. I haven't heard that one before.
We talk a lot about inverted attacking players.
Arm does hurt, I'm not going to lie.
On the left, but it seems to be a criticism when you talk about it with fullbacks.
Yeah. You look at it here now.
I think Mount is a quality player. People are just stubborn. Yeah. Mount was almost trying to kind of treated like a scapegoat, I think, largely, or by... Oh, there we are. Again, not a bad ball, to be fair. I think it was Maitland-Niles that just was not willing enough to... Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, Maguire, you prat! England down to 10 men. England down to 10 men. Oh, you prat. You fucking prat.
Recalled this time. Now in his second game back. Two rash tackles, two losses of balance really. It's forced him into
Jesus Christ. Will England go back to a back four? Oh.
Sums up his last 4 to 6 weeks, as you say, Martin.
Harry Maguire has been sent off.
I thought he was looking at the first challenge. So in between a yellow and a red, that one. Like you say, it's just scruffy play from him.
Second sending off in the group, following Kyle Walker in Iceland.
That touch. Really slack. And then the follow-through as well. We talked about the double mistake. He makes the first mistake. Don't go and make the second. That's the rash part. The touch lets him down, but then that follow-through there. He's got nowhere to go with it. The referee.
Record the 17th red card that England have had.
Mings is coming on, to be fair.
So it's going to be Tyrone Mings.
But who's going to come off?
Would be a genuine candidate. He is left-sided. You're talking about no left-footers on the left of England at the back. He is left.
He's going to come off. Do you know, it sounds ridiculous. I think I'd take off Rashford. He ain't done nothing. Who are they taking off?
Need another defender. Just go forward at the back. Cody, Walker, James, Maitland-Niles. Not to come on.
Who's going to take? Who's he taking off?
Someone's got to be sacrificed.
I think it's going to either be Calvin Phillips or Mount, wouldn't you? You think Rashford will stay on for the counter-attack?
Rashford ain't done nothing. I mean, honestly, I'm going to be baffled to see who comes on. Sorry, who comes off here?
It's 4-4-1. And Pickford's come out and not commanded it. He was lucky to get it the second time. And the referee has pointed to the penalty.
Oh, fucking hell! We're throwing this away.
A spot
No, there's no even
Nicely.
VAR.
One here against Belgium. It goes from bad to worse for Gareth Southgate.
Where? What's this for then?
A bit of foul there by Delaney on Walker, and then it's just a mess. I'm not sure what Pickford's doing.
Oh, he's already going to ground. This ref's bottled it.
Defenders dealing with it.
It's not clean at all.
I'm not sure it's
But eventually,
at all, to be honest with you. I can't see anything.
that's a joke. That is an absolute joke.
It must be against Walker. Taking a look at foul, but here he is. The player knows
Christian Eriksen's going to take the penalty.
on the evening of his 100th appearance for Denmark.
Come on, Pickford. He saved us before in shootout. Save us again, mate.
He's got the better of Jordan Pickford a good few times in the Premier League. And now he does it practically in this Nations League.
Shit, man. This is shit.
England 0, Denmark 1. It was a penalty that
Fuck's sake, man. Again, England go behind. Down to 10 men as well.
Dispatched the spot kick here.
Fuck's sake, man. It's not even a penalty.
I thought he was fouled, Kyle Walker.
It's not even a penalty. The geezer's going to bloody ground anyway. That is an absolute joke.
I think the composure's lost by Maguire a few minutes ago, and then
It's not even a penalty. It's not even a penalty. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is coming off.
He's gone off.
The move Marcus Rashford probably over to the left-hand side.
Reece James has gone from right back to left back. England are going to play with the back four. Things and Cody. Walker over on the right now. They're in trouble, England. Losing a man and losing a goal in quick succession.
England are playing with a back four.
Two separate, very careless incidents.
Yeah, it's got to be fair, we had Walker playing centre half. Oh, just like that. Look at that. Just give the ball away. Sloppiness.
Towards Rashford. By Kerr.
Watching that Tottenham Manchester United game 10 days ago, and obviously Harry Maguire at a bad time, you're thinking he needs
Fucking hell,
to
man.
get away, a different environment, but
10 minutes to go as well.
go back to the places he came.
It's a change for Denmark as well. Kasper
Dolberg's coming off for someone.
to be replaced by Dione Sisto.
Sisto.
Because of that tackle by Harry Maguire where he did get sent off. Not recovered from that.
Yes, Andreas Christensen is playing.
Sisto was part of the World Cup squad in 2018 for Denmark. And came home blaming himself for
Oh, we've thrown it. We've absolutely thrown this away, we have.
Change.
So Belgium would be absolutely laughing at us at the minute. They'll be laughing their heads off.
Who was on the right has gone as a centre forward.
I don't even know what the score is in that game. It's still 1-1.
so all the cards are Denmark's at the moment.
And this geezer, I mean, if you're not going to stop posting, you'll just get blocked. That's a foul. Book him. Thank you.
Saw recently get sent off for Chelsea against Liverpool against the last man.
It's unnecessary because Kerr's covering behind him. Harry Kane's never going to get there. It's just a panic. Christensen.
Also, that's why it wasn't a red card this time as it was with
Oh, we don't know this. We don't know.
Phillips to take the free kick. Set pieces you feel have
Well, I'm happy that Mount, to be fair, hasn't gone off. Because he's been England's brightest spark. Kane. Edit back across. Oh, fucking hell. What is wrong with this man? Right, he's being blocked.
Right side, and he made that first mistake and got beaten, then pulled out and didn't make the second mistake. It really is a lesson that to all young defenders watching or people in those types of positions, you will make mistakes, but just don't go. Lose your composure and make that second one. It's easy to do. We've all done it.
Is it 2-1 Belgium now, is it?
It wasn't a desperate one.
Just like that. If they picked up a point, it's not a good result, but
Iceland, dispatched by Lukaku, won away here very proudly on Sunday. So it's Iceland 1, Belgium 2. Paulsen, who's now through the middle.
Come on. Set the tempo up, England. You're down to 10 men. You're a goal behind. Got to step the tempo up. At least make it level on the scoreline. At least make it level on the scoreline.
Reece James back on the right. Mings for Aston Villa.
No, they didn't take off Reece James. Reece James is still out there. They took off Ainsley Maitland-Niles and then moved Reece James to left back. What's your opinions on the Nations League? I actually really like it. It gets a lot of criticism. I really like it as well. You know, people probably thought, oh, the European Championships, what a load of crap that is. You know, it's just a rubbish version of the World Cup. And then all of a sudden, it you know, it gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. So for me, I think it's going to be a tournament for the future for sure. No, they took off Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Lost at home to Belgium, but they still have to go to Brussels as England do.
Oh God! Gonna just disappear at half time as well. I got one thing I need to do quickly, and then I'll be back. Just heads up. Come on, step the tempo up. Reece James on the right-hand side.
Kane in the middle. Cross. What a cross that is.
Don't make a fucking difference if no one gets on the end of it. It was a great cross, but where's the bloody support for him? Rice goes for goal, blocked. Was probably on its way in though, to be fair. Come on, mate. We've got to go and win this game now. They're not going to mess it up for us. Did he call him a prat again? Brilliant. England, man. Typical bloody England. Oh, what? Jesus. Reece James, it's a gorgeous cross. He can't do it any better. But Harry Kane does not look bloody ready. I tell you, he does not look ready. Do you know, I generally don't think Kane is the right person for England anymore. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's true. I've been in the squad always, of course, but
6 goals in his first 60 internationals.
Problem with those videos is I can't monetize those ones on Goldbridge, so I can't make a living out of it, unfortunately. I will be doing more of them though, to be fair, because I mean they did do well, but I'll be doing them after, you know, Man United losses and stuff like that. I'm going to try and do one a week, I think, at least. Denmark are bloody enjoying themselves at Wembley. Of course they are. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I think, should come on. But I don't know whether bringing him on for Kane is the right thing to do or not. Do you know what I mean?
The depleted nature of the team.
Some ways,
even though they're down to 10 men.
yeah, it's an experiment that you may have to face this in the tournament next year. You can lose a man in any game and have to come through it.
Yeah.
Oh God, man!
One of the most important half-time team talks that he's delivered as England manager.
Happy with how they performed since they've gone to 10 men. I think that's what they were saying to them. Holding your own here. Possession's been good. Taking the ball.
No, I wasn't a fan of how Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Rashford played the other day. I prefer to play Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Kane, I think. Because at least Kane might hold the ball up and Calvert-Lewin might be able to run. But when both of them want to be able to run...
Swing at his clubmate. Report to Jose Mourinho's office in the morning.
His own manager won't be happy either. So this is the next match.
Man.
Tariff.
FIFA over Pez. Pez is crap.
Might get some bonus points for Jose for missing an international. Rashford. To James and back to Mings.
And all the way back, just look at the press. Like, fair play to them, but when you don't break lines and you're not willing to play those adventurous passes, that happens all the time. You can't do it all the time, of course, but...
Back for Denmark. Thompson through the middle, half by Mings.
Pez is not amazing. They wanted to do a deal with me. Pay me a shed load of money, then maybe Pez is amazing. But
First half, living the English memories for the wrong reasons. Manchester United sent off playing for his country.
also, as well, another thing you need to consider about this Nations League as well, and I don't think it's going to happen to us, but if you finish bottom of your group, you can get relegated. Again, I don't think it's going to happen to us, but you can get relegated.
Harry Maguire still to come, where teammates walk in half time and you feel like you've let them down. Been there 2 or 3 times. It's not nice.
Kane. Come on, let's move. 10 seconds left. Let's drive. Drive at it. Drive. Don't keep it. Drive at it. No, of course there's not going to be any time. You might as well have just gone. I'm going to disappear very quickly. Go and do something very, very quickly, and I'll be back for the second half. Not good enough. Not good enough. That's the only thing you can say. See you in a bit.
Taking the lead with Christian Eriksen.
What's going on, people? We're back. We are back. Half time, and it's not been good enough. Not been good enough at all. Going through some other scores: Italy, Netherlands 1-1, Poland 2-0 up against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Belgium are ahead 2-1 against Iceland. I don't know really what to do about England. Looks like they're going to bring on Jadon Sancho, but I'm not too happy about that. Yes, we need to go and win the game, of course. But I'm just. Well, what I really want to know is where it's coming from, really, because Jadon Sancho is notoriously good when there is space, but when there's not a lot of space, which is what Denmark are eventually going to do, is maybe park the bus against us. And if we nick an equaliser, then fantastic. But really, we need to be going and getting a winner. Do you know what I mean? Thoughts on Harry Maguire? He's a prick. He's a prick. Feel sorry for him for everything that's gone on over the last few months, but I mean, it's 2 bad touches from him that have left stupid lunges. He deserves to be sent off. Knob. Oh, right. Come on. Bring on 2 subs. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name.
Also, again, left back.
Oh, come on. Jorgensen has gone on. Come on for, I think it was Christensen that's gone off. England are the same with Harry Maguire sent off, down to 10 men. They've made 3 of their 5. Okay, that's interesting as well. What do you mean, bloody uphill? It's mountain to climb. Oh, thank you, Father, for this. Do you think the ego of individual? Do you think the ego of individualism in this current team is the same problem we had in the golden era in the 2000s? Certain elements, yeah, I will agree with that. Certain elements. I don't think that these guys, or a few of these guys, are willing to accept the roles that they're given. Yeah, I think it's going to be a very tough one. I think it's going to be a very tough one to have to deal with going forward, especially. I of course, I love Mount in this team. Obviously, as you know, Mount's the kind of guy that will be able to very comfortably drop to the bench and do a job from there, which I'm really chill about. But Harry Kane, is he 100% fit tonight? I don't think so. Is there pressure to play him? Probably. Is he the right person to play at the moment? I don't know. Maybe not. I think it's going to happen a bit more as it goes on. But it's all in the forwards. It's nothing to do with midfield. It's all in the forwards. The problem with the golden generation is, we knew pretty much what our best team was, but best 11 on paper would include 3 people, 2 of which will have to play centre midfield. One of them have to then play out of position, so there was no point. But yeah, no, I think this problem, especially going forward, Sterling, Sancho, Kane, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I'd build a team around. Jack Grealish, I'd probably build a team around. What's going to happen with it? Do you know what I mean? Soft there from the ref. But yeah, no, it's a very generally valid question, to be fair. I don't think it's quite the same, but it's bloody close. It's bloody close. Thank you again, Father, for the £5 super chat. Really do appreciate that. Again, you want to get your question on the screen? That's how you do it. Want to get me talking about your topic? That's how you do it. Eriksen goes for goal, blazed over the bar. When do you see James and Chilwell being England starting fullbacks? Together, I think it'll be a few years just yet. I think Reece James still got a little bit of a way to go. But Jesus Christ, I mean, the guy is going to be is talented as hell, and he will definitely be a starting left back for England. I'm not a lover of Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I'll be honest with you, I think the favouritism towards him will start to fade down in a few years' time. But it depends on how club level, it depends what goes on at club level. Although it shouldn't matter, it will matter. Mason Mount makes a good run. He's a bit isolated, but the run's decent. He keeps the ball. England are going to play a lot of this game now in Denmark's half, but we need to be able to cut them down. We need moments of magic. Would I move Trent to midfield? Potentially, but I'm not really seeing it of how I think England want to play. It also depends on who's in charge as well. Because I mean, like you look at Germany when they brought in Joachim Löw. What's the best system for them to play? Who knows? They've played a 4-3-3, they've played a 4-4-2, they've played a 4-5-1. They've played in many different formations. They've even played 3 at the back at times. It really does depend on who wants to play and how they want to play. God. England can't even play a 4-3-3 at home, let alone a 4-4-3. Not at the moment, anyway. No, I can't say I do know about that, Daniel. I don't know.
Going across with him.
We've had 1,000 people on, which is good. Thank you so much. Hopefully there's a comeback and it will shed loads more viewers. I do just think that's going to be tough. I think that's going to be really tough. It looks like I will be doing a review as well for this. I'll be doing it from here. Looks like Jadon Sancho is going to come on. Maybe someone else behind it. I can't quite see. Socks are being pulled up, but I can't quite see who it is. Mount's been playing really well. He's got a tough ask on his hands now, of course, because of the sending off. And then also being a goal ahead. I don't see Sancho changing the game. Reece James has been very decent, but again, has now got a tough ask. He's whipped in a couple of really good balls, but there's no movement. And I think Dominic Calvert-Lewin would make that movement. That one where he, put on an absolute plate and no one went for it. That is Dominic Calvert-Lewin territory all day long.
Consternation. Mark Harrow unbeaten in their last 12 competitive away games, going back 4 years. So 11 against 11, a tough nut to crack. 16th in the world. James. Well against Delaney.
Oh, Rice. Rice. Do you know, I think I'd agree with that Kane needs to come off. I don't think he's offered anything to this game. And I think the more that this game goes on, they'll be really, really comfortable. With just going, yeah, all right, let Kane have the ball. 25 yards away from goal, if not more. Thing is they really do back Kasper Schmeichel in goal. I think Dominic Calvert-Lewin needs to play. I think he was very harshly taken off against Belgium as well. I understand why he was, but I think it was still harsh. Braithwaite just turned there so easily.
Elusive. Character is Denmark for approach trying to get the marginal gains, but always the right way. And a diet of just fruit juice for a while didn't seem to provide the carbohydrates necessary for being an elite athlete. We'll try anything to make themselves better. Getting another go in the Danish setup.
What can we do? Let's try and change the game, shall we?
We'll see the introduction of Sancho. I think England are going to be deep, push back, as they have been for the last few minutes. Then people can carry the ball long distances. Individuals who can make light of the
Thing is, they're going to take off Mount. Mount's been very effective so far this game. And if you get the game level, I'm backing Mount more than I'm backing bloody Marcus Rashford to break open a team. I like Marcus Rashford as well. Let's not get that wrong. I do really like him. But there's times he's the right person. And like that, it's not worth it, is it? Yeah, when you catch him right, but he doesn't. That's the thing. He's not doing it at the moment. Sancho and Dominic Calvert-Lewin both warming up.
Turnover that will allow Isaac Kane and Rashford to spring forward. Position really to chase the game.
Denmark haven't created anything, have they, really? Since England went to 10 men, that penalty was a scruffy defending more than anything. It was a penalty.
Saying at half time, there was one angle that made it look as though it was, and that was the angle the referee saw it from in real time.
The referee didn't give it. The lino did. The lino was seeing nothing, mate. England give the ball away. Give it out for a corner.
Couldn't get it away in any other direction.
It's a good kind of goal,
10 minutes into the second half. England, goal down, a man down. Defending a corner here. Højbjerg. Again. Back to Jorgensen. Now to Laney.
Reece James does well to defend there. I don't know who's going to come on here and who's going to make a difference.
Drive his team forward. The options at the moment down the left. To go back. Cody. Walker. Right back now, James is on the left. Cody.
Favourite away stadium I've been to. It's probably the King Power. Great concourse. Really, really good concourse. Yeah, really good concourse. Really good banter. They've got steps there that go around and they kind of loop round again. So you can normally position someone on there and they get a bit of singing going and whatever. It's great stuff. Oh, God. When you're down 10 men and you're the press, yeah. Completely agree, Jesters. Completely agree. They started a lot of players, I suppose. Yeah. Again, we do such brilliant work to go and get a big win against Belgium, and then literally in a heartbeat that changes. That changes, and you just undone all your hard work. And Harry Maguire, I think he does get maybe a little bit unfairly criticised, but at the moment it's not his time. It's not his time. Do you know what I mean? It's not his time at the moment at all. And It's not a penalty.
Soft, but enough.
It's not a penalty. Sorry, it's not. It's not a penalty. The referee bottled it. He then looked elsewhere, looked across. You see him take the look. Goal kick. Thank you.
Penalty in Iceland. Eric Dyer here on Sunday. Walker's turn tonight.
The biggest doubt I have about England winning the tournament next year is the individual errors. The backline and goalkeeper.
I think England are playing a back three because they don't trust the back two.
No.
It's as brutal as that really is. People talk about the shape for the future, etc., etc. It's forced upon Gareth Southgate, or he believes it's forced upon him. By lack of club form. Again, I'm afraid, by the unfortunate Harry Maguire.
It's not just that, Martin. It's actually the fact that they're playing two almost holding midfield players who are defensive in front as well, so it makes England more solid. Calvin Phillips or Henderson with Declan Rice in the last two games. So the more creative players like Grealish, Madison, etc. may struggle just purely to give England that foundation not to concede goals. Back three in midfield too.
That's fine when you're going to a game at 0-0, but when you're 1-0 down at home, it's not going to matter too much if England lose the game by whatever score they lose it. So
Go for it. Iceland are very likely to finish bottom of the group.
half an hour to go.
Have Iceland even got a point yet?
It's locked up.
If Iceland ain't got a point, then we ain't going to get relegated. So
Delay. Nice balance. Ericsson, Højbjerg. Left side of a three. Three in midfield.
I was saying to you, I said almost sarcastically that
Classic.
if England want to win this game, there's going to have to be a turnaround. Hopefully this video gets a lot better for you guys. You know, I say it sarcastically because this is what I expect to happen. Marcus Rashford just again not switched on at all.
Saw the chance, but just rather hurried the execution of it.
He didn't. It was a decent pass. Marcus Rashford's throwing his arms up in the air. He needs to be on his bloody toes. Adapt to it.
Kane's got to find his best, worried about his fitness earlier in the week. Not through an injury, but just through muscle fatigue. His muscles are going to be fatigued at the end.
I wouldn't agree with that, Christian. Christian, friend of the channel. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. I think Southgate definitely has got it in him. I think I do just feel there is a lack of quality in certain positions for England. Look at Walker get forward there. This geezer can do it all. His pace is so blistering. Again, you use it in a defensive mindset and it's fine. But, you know, if you need to go for it in a game, which we can do, England can do, playing the three at the back, then you push the two a lot further up and you just go, sod it, let's go for it. Shot on goal, and it's come from Reece James. Left-footed effort.
Solid strike from Reece James. He was concentrating.
Look at that. He knows what he wants to do. He doesn't quite execute it, but again, at least he's had a fucking pop at it. He's hit the target, unlike fucking Kane has, unlike Rashford has. Did it once early doors, and that was it. How much more can you afford? Do you know what I mean? And England may need to make a sub. We're, 62nd minute. We've had Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Jadon Sancho looking like they're going to come off the bench from bloody half-time, and they still ain't done it. The longer you leave the sub, the less chance there is for us to actually do something. I wouldn't necessarily worry about the formation. I wouldn't, because we were playing okay until Maguire got sent off. Then of course we conceded a penalty. I said friend of the channel. Channels, actually. Anyway, aren't you meant to be watching something else, Christian? Doing something else. At least that's what the group chat says. I genuinely just do struggle to see a little bit why England have still kept Harry Kane on the pitch. I don't think we play well enough with him in. I don't think we see enough of him in the game. I don't see enough of a threat, the same threat that we saw at the World Cup. And it was also well notified that he had a little bit of a knock. So again, you're starting Harry Kane because he's injured. Do you know what I mean? No Tinder news. I'm taking a bit of a different approach. Give us a go to the album. You've seen the bloody album. There. You've seen the bloody album. You know that. Pop size shit, to be fair. Hurts like a bitch. Come on, Kane. Again, he's got to shoot from 30 yards. Where's the support round him? Let's push people up. Fuck it. What are we going to do otherwise? Rashford goes for goals. To be fair, he's going to win a corner. Thank you very much about the tattoo. It hurts like shit. My mate said, oh, it doesn't hurt after the first 5-10 minutes. It's just the initial shock. No, it does. It really does. To be fair, I've been rubbing the cream into it and stuff, and he's probably doing another lot before I get out of bed. It sounds really bad, but when she said, oh, yeah, you need to do this and you need to do that, I switched off. Oh, what a save! What a save! And I think it was Mason Mount actually with the header. That's England's best chance so far. Is it Mason Mount with the header? I think it is. It is. Just notice Marcus Rashford not ready to do anything there. It's a great save. It is a great save. Do you know, yeah, from a Chelsea point of view, Mount and Reece James are doing us proud, yeah. But it's just the others. It's the others. They're the ones that are costing us. Come on, England. Come on, England. Needs to be better. You know, I could say that a million times. It needs to be better. Saka's not making this game better. This game, early pressure, it wasn't perfect, but we were doing enough when we had 11 on 11. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It was a perfect height for him.
Manchester City Leeds game a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? Kyle Walker just at the back post when the ball's on the opposite side. He throws his body and never sees the run across him.
Oh, what minute are we in? 67th minute.
Got away with that one anyway. As well.
I am trying to sort the clock. It's not that simple, but I am trying to sort it.
Left and right over your shoulder, swiveling your head so that you can see the runner always.
Let's get at them. Oh, you bitch, ref. You absolute bitch. Ref's a fucking bitch. Geezer shouts, and all of a sudden the referee turns around and goes, oh, yeah, no, I'll give it.
Champions League game.
Exactly. You don't wait in the box. You don't wait to see if it comes in your neck of the woods. The only time you should ever wait in the box if you are the designated fox in the box character, Vardy, Mount in that particular occasion, and even then he was on his fucking toes to move to it. Marcus Rashford stands there, might move forward a yard, 2 yards.
Change.
Too bloody right we need to make a bloody double change. Paperwork? They should have been ready to go 20 minutes ago. Got 20 minutes to go now to make an impact in this game, these two. Jadon Sancho and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We've got 5 subs to use. And we ain't even made one yet. I get annoyed when I don't see a bloody sub until the 70th minute in normal football. Make the most of it. Currently, I'm on 69 minutes and 47 seconds. Pissed off with this, man. Honestly.
Depth of their squad. Change to come.
I need to get him on the bloody pitch for it, make a bloody instant impact. What's Kane done all game? What's Rashford done all game?
It's likely considered it will be a very famous victory for this group of players, but the expectation is there for it now.
Got to pack a bag. Got to do a review. Got a lot to do.
Away from home, it'll be a lot more nervous if there were 90,000 fans in here.
Man. For me, it has to be those two come off. Who's he going to pick? It's Mount or Rashford. It's no one else. It's Mount or Rashford. Get the board right, will you, mate?
He's one of the more experienced players of this age group. He's 15 cap now.
Rashford comes off. Rashford comes off for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's taking off both of them. Kane has survived the whole game. He's going to survive the whole game. And he's done nothing. He's done nothing.
Rashford and Sancho for Mount on the right.
Man. Change that quickly. I generally cannot believe that. Genuinely cannot believe it. Henderson's going to come on as well.
Made his comeback on Sunday. Goes Martin Brathwaite. So the wide man replaced by a big man.
And bring on another centre half to deal with it. Of course I bloody do. How was that a surprise?
Pressure by doing this.
Did I change it to put Mings in as well? I just realised. Did I do that? No, I didn't. No one told me that one, did they?
Just lost out. 3 against 2 in Denmark.
Oh no!
Sisto.
Jeez, that was a shocking effort.
Not sure whether he was shooting or trying to tee up Paulson coming in as the third member of that trio, but didn't work out for the Danes to the relief of Phillips.
Choices, Ericsson. One of them was to go himself. It opened up on this side as Cody just came in towards.
Nathan Nels. I didn't change it.
Really looked comfortable, Sisto, as it
You lot didn't tell me.
set himself, looks off balance.
Sisto's only scored 1
Oh. Not been a good night. Not been a good night.
England on the tightrope, the second goal, and that is curtains.
It's a good performance.
It's going to come off Declan Rice, but not yet.
It's off, man.
Corner to defend. And England don't defend it particularly well.
Shockingly well. Go on, move the ball. Look how slow we are to get forward. Yeah, part of me is really happy that Mount's come off again because he can be ready for the weekend.
Up towards Kane. Trouble, Denmark.
Look at that. Rice just tried to win the ball higher up the pitch.
Lewin is there as well. Denmark getting out.
Got 2 subs left. Who are we going to bring on?
We're just trying to step up the tempo.
Should have been doing it for the last half an hour.
Back 5.
I have so many questions after this. I genuinely have so many questions.
It's the know-how of Jordan Henderson.
Oh, could be Declan Rice that goes off. I can understand why he's probably the more defensive one of the two, but what's Henderson really going to offer?
I remember the last time we played Denmark in the stadium 6 years ago. Surrey's goal won the day. Six previous meetings, all the new 1-0, all finished 1-0. It's 1-0 here to Denmark this time.
Change the angle. You go backwards all the time. No one's deleting your messages. You're probably putting something that doesn't meet community guidelines.
Calvert-Lewin. Done well. Set up Kane.
It's a free kick. Thank you.
Just waiting for a moment to see whether would accrue England's way.
He wanted the foul, Harry Kane, and he got it. Brilliant from Calvert-Lewin just to knock it down to him.
Delaney caught him.
Just lumped up front down the channel and just brilliantly.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. One can do more than 6 through midfield to get it right.
Fighting over it. Henderson, Reece James, Harry Kane.
Why would Henderson take it? Why would Harry Kane take it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Mount will be the best person to take it.
Work him again here.
This would be so typical Henderson if he takes this and fucking blazes it. I'm obviously a little bit biased. I'm going to probably say Reece James deserves to have a hit. But the way that Henderson's fucking standing over it, it looks like it's going to be him.
Has to be 1 metre.
Man.
Henderson, of course, has never scored for England. This will be a great time.
Please, please bury this.
He leaves it to the Chelsea man and James.
Oh, tipped over the bar.
Walks it to Kasper Schmeichel.
It's a shot on target. Do you know what I mean? It's taken a free kick to have a decent shot on target with a little bit of venom.
Concentrating hard. Just too close to Kasper Schmeichel. Strike was good.
See, I prefer. Look at that. Reece James takes it. Take on the initiative. I rate that.
Sonally.
Corner for England.
Go for it. England bodies at the back post trying to scramble it in.
Oh, fucking hell. Everyone's appealing for a penalty. Never going to get given. This referee's biased to shit. Might be. I don't know. But it's never going to get given. Kane comes forward himself. Goes for goal. Slips. That's bloody useful, isn't it, mate? Cheers for that one. No VAR. Premier League players are getting used to it. Let's have a look. Is it ever handball?
Header on it to start with. Oh, just can't bring it down. Does he just stop Connor Cody getting a strike away? Let's have a look at this angle. Maybe.
You could argue that is a penalty.
Soft.
I think you might be right, actually, in that, Jesters. Maybe.
We had 2 games in the group in which both teams have had penalties. It would be an extraordinary set of 3. Just over 10 minutes to go.
Even if we get an equaliser, please, for God's sake. We've got 10 minutes to go, plus a little bit more to be added on for injury time.
He just hits his knee. He's falling, and then just is there a? Just it's difficult to see.
It's Mailer stretching for it, wasn't it?
Have we threatened? Not really.
Still 1-0. The penalty.
We should have.
In the first
Should have.
was awarded to Denmark and converted by Christian Eriksen, who's closing in on a triumphant return to London.
After a brilliant result against Belgium, we can go and throw it away in a heartbeat. The penalty is incredibly harsh. Let's not criticise that at all. The penalty is incredibly harsh. But the fact of the matter is, you go down to 10 men, we've lacked the ability to break them down. We've lacked the ability to go and win the game. Regardless whether he got 10 men or we're 1-0 down or not. Deal with it. Straight at Pickford.
Too close to Pickford. It's still just a 1.
Can't believe this, man, honestly. You go and do yourself the absolute world of good. Go and do yourself the absolute world of good by beating Belgium. And then all of a sudden, in all of about 6 or 7 minutes from the sending off to the giving away of the penalty, you're in it for yourselves. And now we're struggling to break them down. But they've said it already. They might as well lose by 2 goals. Then you might as well lose by 2 goals because it's not going to mean anything. Iceland are going to finish bottom of the group. They are not good enough to be in our tier. So they're going to get relegated. And then the other 2 places, I mean, what's the bloody difference?
Take a few risks. Really snatch something, probably.
Gamble. That's what you need to do, is gamble.
Take the risk of losing a second on the counter attack.
Take it. What's 2-0 compared to 1-0? You still lost the game. If we don't win here, we're not going to. If we don't win here, we're not going to have a better record than Denmark. We're not going to have a better record than Belgium. So we might as well not bother.
It's kept at 1-0, so that they've got a chance. Stay in it.
The game, something might happen.
Stay in the game, yeah, of course. But how long are you going to bloody keep that going for? We've only got bloody 8 minutes to go.
Swipe at the ball as it came off him and went to ground.
It's a decent challenge, but look at it here. Got the ball. It's not clear to me.
7 minutes plus stoppage time to go. these circumstances, fateful 5 minutes in which Maguire went off and the penalty was conceded. That's the half-hour mark. First half. As the managers like to say, offer some positives.
I will be sending off, but I have to say that
If we concede again, we lose the game. But currently, if we don't score, we lose the game. Is it a worth that's we're ready to take? Yeah, of course it is. Dele Alli is definitely not needed in this game.
Denmark having lots of chances, they haven't.
But I'll argue the case. Where's Jack Grealish? What's Sancho done? Calvert-Lewin's playing out wide. What are we offering? What's different? What's changed? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, ref.
The Spanish referee's been very consistent, and Henderson said something.
What is this shit, man? What is this?
Was well understood by our Spanish referee. Coming to the last 5 of regulation time.
Got 5 minutes to go, then plus whatever's added on. It won't be a great deal. Subs have all been in like pairs rather than individually, so. No, I can't criticize Southgate about being negative in this game. He set out because we are more comfortable in a back 3 than we are in a back 4 because there's not a decent centre-half pairing. What I will say, and I will criticise him for, is where's the substitutions been? Harry Kane's done absolutely minimal. Dominic Calvert-Lewin should have been played from the start, I'd argue, yes. Then you've got to look at maybe where's Jack Grealish. Referee's been crap, to be fair, as well, but you'll see what I'm on about when England, when I do my reaction afterwards. I'll film it from here, so it will look very similar to this, but just shit, man. It's just shit.
So free kick to England. Maybe one last chance to at least pull a point out of a very difficult evening.
Come on, back post. No. Let's move the ball again. Come on, let's up the tempo. Let's up it. Sancho, do something. You ain't done nothing since coming on. Be honest with you, I forgot you're even on. Denmark bringing on another probably centre half. England aren't going to win this game. England aren't going to win this game. Oh, I'll try and defend Gareth Southgate, but I can't. Do you know what I mean? I can't.
Second cap. Shape for a Kyle Walker long throw. Direct route might pay off later on.
It would be if fucking Sancho could take a touch. I believe in a 1-1. I can definitely believe in a 1-1, but I cannot believe in a 2-1 England. So either way, it's 2 points dropped. Wow, Jesus. Referee gives something England's way. Bloody hell.
Another chance for England to put the ball in the box.
Reece James, probably England's best player.
Reece James has definitely been England's best player.
Up goes Cody.
All of them.
Calvert-Lewin also scored in that match. Is in the mix. Schmeichel gets to it.
This, you know, this is where England lack the real cutting edge. And I've said it many a time before. I've said it many a time.
The reins of attacking England again and keeping the ball really and running down this last 90 seconds plus stoppage time. What would be a famous win. And a wonderful result for coach Kasper Hjulmand. Only his 5th game in charge of the Danes.
But the Danish team, are they realistically going to be looking at? They're realistically going to be looking at winning the Nations League? No, we are. We've literally been in the Final Four before. We came 3rd in the last tournament. To go from finishing 3rd to maybe finishing 3rd in a group, it's ridiculous. I can't think off the top of my head about where England will finish and whatever and who's where. But the likelihood is we will finish 3rd. We still have to go and play Belgium in Belgium. That will probably be a loss. We have to play Iceland. Yeah, fine. I think we'll whack them. But 3 minutes to be added on.
Just pulled away from Kane to this near side on the diagonal. Mings scored in the Premier League already this season. High lines again. Defending Danes. Gets his head to it.
Reece James gets the ball again. Manages to dig one out. Kane, do something. Put the pressure on.
Keep it alive here. And he's done just
Back post. Cody! Oh.
Carey just clears it off the line. What clearance. It's Connor Cody. Brilliant Kane.
Kane does well there, to be fair. He digs out across at the back post. Cody just does what he can. Tries to go back across goal and head it down. Tyrone Mings is standing there. Why is he not chasing the ball in?
Trying to get it forward, could only put it out. Well, if Eriksen's going to get the goal to Marcus Hundredcap, Kerr's just made the clearance to Marcus Hundredcap. Preserve the lead.
What a moment for him. 100 caps and a clearance like that. Right at the end of the game.
Mings. Have to get it long. Calvert-Lewin to flick it on. Sancho can't quite get there.
What's Sancho offered? What's Calvert-Lewin offered? Not necessarily Calvert-Lewin's fault. Sancho, maybe I would argue.
A few more seconds. Point of view.
Minute and a half to go. And then I'm going to be switching this off and doing my reaction.
One last chance. Jordan Pickford come and take it. He is going to come and take it and put everyone forward.
Fucking why? Why would you not do anything else? Let him take it.
Minute left at Wembley.
Jesus Christ.
Men, England, looking just to get some reward for their efforts tonight on a difficult night. Great credit to Denmark.
Come on.
They were making it difficult for England even before the sending off.
Oh, Pickford. What's that shit?
Normally launches it so far.
England have been nowhere near good enough in this.
Push. That's actually might play. 30 seconds left.
England will lose this game. After all the hard work we've done, after everything we've done.
Talk of backing up beating Belgium with a win over Denmark. They're looking a bit hollow.
Fair play to Denmark, do you know what I mean? You put yourself in front and you defended well.
At Wembley.
But
Had such a good home record. 9 consecutive wins.
hopefully this might spark a bit of life into them. But I can't see that happening. Game done and dusted. England lose. Fair play to the Danes, but it's an absolute joke from an England point of view. I'm going to film my reaction. Take care. Stay safe. Pissed off, man. Pissed off.